What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, it is I, What a Expert, and today we are playing with the new green SKADI. First off, the outfit is peak, the under boob, you already know, the back is crazy. She looks good. I'm gonna be honest, she looks good. The new unit's out. What she does is very simplistic. I'll probably explain it as I go, but it's really straightforward. She has a weak point based kit. She buffs anyone with weak point that's a Ragnarok or a giant, and that's about it, bro. That all these is just to say if you have a weak point card, you're gonna do a lot of damage. And then her holy relic is kind of useless on this character. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. This holy relic actually does work for her quite decently, but we'll see. Maybe it won't proc at all. But this is the team we're gonna run with this new SKADI because genuinely, it's Brunhild, bro. It's gonna be her best team. It's a Brunhild carry team. SKADI's just here for the extra damage on the other character, and Hell is here because it's an unknown / Ragnarok setup, and the King of the End is here because we're a little scummy. And on top of that, there isn't that many Ragnarok units that can be usable in the back. The only ones that are usable are Ragnarok Bond, which is like outdated. CC's kind of mid, and then Freyr, which this team is very AoE based. There are no single targets on this team that's actually worth using Freyr for. The only single target is Brunhild, and her single target will one shot anyway, so Freyr's kind of pointless. So we're just gonna go with King of the End for this one to clutch up some nasty wins in case we do fall off, and we're just gonna send it. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000. It's gonna be an interesting one because I do think, like, calculating wise, SKADI has potential to hit as hard as Brunhild, but I don't think it's gonna happen because she's way too outdated. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I do think she can compete in some way, shape, or form. And to like break down how this team will probably work, you would probably want to use SKADI's defense related stat lower, and then you AoE with SKADI, and then you AoE with Brunhild, or whatever direction you want to do it. I'm gonna AoE with SKADI last because I do want to try to get her windscreen, but I think this is just gonna be the play. And then dodge food is going to be in play, so the chance of that hitting is going to be lower as hell. But yeah, we AoE with her. We 900k with Brunhild, and then we clean it up with... well, we're not killing Melly. There's no way, right? Yeah, 94k with SKADI. Yeah, I didn't expect that to kill. I'm going to be real. SKADI ain't doing crazy damage, especially since her Holy Relic isn't going to proc. Today's meta of, like, what do you call it? Like, characters in as a whole, it's a lot of debuffs going around, so her holy relic is probably never gonna proc in life. That being said, though, let's go ahead and AoE with Hell, single target the melee, and then single target again. We gotta get rid of him since he's getting his ult soon. The retrogression AoE does good damage. We don't have an infect on this team. That's kind of the bigger problem. Like, we have zero way to stop him from actually dying. Like, actually. I don't see how I can kill here. Which is, it's fine. SKADI can die here, but the AI's throwing. It's only attacking the person that's invincible, which I'm cool with. Free win. But, like, even still. Okay, well, she's petrified now. Now she's gone. But, like, genuinely, I don't know how I kill this man's. I don't have an infect. So, the chance of me killing is so low, it's insane. Let's do this. Let's try to get rid of King of the End, I guess. We lose to the melee, I'm gonna be real. That did good damage, but Tarmiel Link is too crazy. Yeah, we're not killing. We're gonna get soloed by this Meliodas, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that damage ain't it. So how exactly do we kill Berserk melee with this team? Well, we lose, first off. GG's. We do have King of the End. For, like, SKADI survived that? How? Must be 1/6, I guess? But how? I was not expecting SKADI to survive that at all. Well, we come from the back, we'll cleanse, and then we'll also just kind of throw this at it for the petrify, and then try to get SKADI's windscreen with this, I guess? In this method? And if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna get the kill. It is what it is. We'll get the windscreen next game. This will remove all the buffs. Heal again, but whatever. We're fine. Lord of defense. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, cool. Thank God. So if we remove the buffs, we're fine with the melee. It's just not that many of buff removals on this team, so melee is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. We move though. We move. Who we got? Okay. OG demon team from like a year ago almost. which is fine. This is fine. Let's do a... Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's do the AoE with SKADI into the AoE with Brunhild into the AoE. I did it. No, I didn't. I'm fine. I thought I did it backwards for a second. That did negative damage. That actually did less damage to this team than the fucking other team. And then he doesn't have any debuffs. So GG on the weak point. 28k. Yeah, SKADI's not doing that much damage, which it's honestly understandable. The man's or the woman's is an outdated unit. They need to come up with a new named SKADI at this point because this SKADI is so dangerously outdated, it's insane. Like, this name SKADI came out like what, the first year of Ragnarok, bro? Like, she was like the second or third character to drop, and we're still trying to use her in 2025. Like, yikes. They had a better shot just making a new SKADI, man. But like, hey, that's not enough on my plate because I still got cosmetics for her. I'm chilling. Yeah, she got the retrogression. That's fine. We can't... Okay. Oh, forfeit. That was a real player. I guess he forgot Hell does work on Ragnarok characters. I don't know. he definitely forgot that it was a thing. Okay. So, this thing I'm seeing with SKADI, she just doesn't do much damage. Like, and she has Tarmiel Link on this setup. Maybe I should give Tarmiel Link to someone else. But she is the weak link, bro. She dies. I don't even think Tarmiel Link would save her. She literally dies because she is so outdated. 152 HP. Like, brother, I don't know what to do at that point. Like, even so, like, I'm gonna look at my cosmetics. There's nothing I can do about that. I can actually, I guess there's a little bit of stuff. Let's see. Let's bulk select everything so she can have the max cosmetics. Yes, I don't have her cosmetics max because I just don't care about this character that much. But let's just bulk select to get as much HP as possible. 152 is now 152. So, like, it is what it is, man. Okay. Okay. Demon team is fine. Let's do a... Keep it simple. AoE. We have a decent amount, so let's AoE with SKADI first, and then AoE with Brunhild. Let's let Brunhild do her thing. Yeah, I'm not breaking anything with this character. They're half immune to debuffs too. I guess a GG. Okay. Well, I'm still not breaking shield. I got rid of the Demon King though. That's a plus. Is it a little slow burn? Yeah, but it is what it is. Mill him in the back is crazy work. That means I have to kill her before I kill Esterosa. That shouldn't be a problem. We have single targets with Brunhild, so it just depends on what he does here. It truly depends. Going for the... Okay. Does he kill Brunhild here? I think this... Okay, no. I wasn't paying attention. My fault. I'm also setting on a bit of Discord at the same time. Okay. We can do the Hell here. Let's try to kill... Actually, let's single target the Millum first. Single target Millum, and then we AoE with Hell, and then we AoE with... I think that's going to be a play. Because I think the single target kills, right? Yeah, outright death. Nothing you can do about that one. And then we wipe. He gets his revive, and then Brunhild possibly kills with no debuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, the team works, bro. It's very interesting seeing SKADI in a quote-unquote usable capacity in 2025. It's very interesting. But it's just not what she wants to do, bro. It's such a random nothing burger to put her on a team like this. Like, they didn't need SKADI. Brunhild didn't need SKADI because the Sung Jin Woo setup is honestly much better than using SKADI. Because Brunhild by herself does 1,000,000 damage. She does not need more damage buff. She can wipe a team in any capacity in today's meta. Sung Jin Woo just made it easier because he had an infect, he had a death effect, so his infect AoE weak point did more damage, and it broke the shield 90% of the time. SKADI is way too outdated, so she's not gonna be a reliable use for breaking the shield, right? So instead of using her weak point, I'm thinking you use her debuff, her defense debuff, you AoE with Hell, and then you AoE with Brunhild. Because let's keep it a buck. I'm using SKADI's weak point for content purposes, but I'm gonna be real, it's not doing damage. It's doing 200k comparatively to Brunhild's 1 mil. At that point, I might as well use Hell's Cleave to break the shield because Cleave is a very good effect card to break shields. Ooh, that's a fun team. Do I lose? Possibly. This is a very weirdly cringe team to go against. I'm gonna be real. A lot of reflect, a lot of invincibility. Ugh, this one's gonna get yucky. This could get yuckies. Okay, let's try it though. Let's do this. Let's do the AoE with Hell while we're regressed, and then we'll AoE with Brunhild. We also avoid Tarmiel Link for SKADI as well. Like, look at that damage. 55k. Horrible. Horrible damage in 2025. And then Hell, boom, 350. Doesn't kill, unfortunately. Does... Okay, that's fine. So see how this goes, though. Oh my lord, bro. You're scummy, bro. What is this team? It could unironically win. That's the fun part. It genuinely could win. We'll see, we'll see. That did no damage. Her AoE is what's stronger, though, when she has no HP, but now he just healed a little bit. Yeah, if he didn't heal, I would have got wiped. Retrogression on SKADI, that's fine. So we already hit her 3 times, so we should be able to get rid of her in this game, or this round. So we're gonna... Let's, weak point AoE. They're still defense lowered, sort of. We'll weak point AoE with her. We'll AoE with Hell. And then we'll single target the Yeon, just to make sure she gets out of the game. 246, that's not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Like, don't get me wrong, SKADI's damage is great for a day 1 statted unit. It's a good damage to be doing in 2025, but it's just not enough, bro. And then I targeted Huskanor. That's fine, I'm cool with that. But yeah, it's just not enough for SKADI. She's not going to be doing the damage dealer, which is fine. She could be the support character. Not everyone needs to be hitting big numbers. I just wished that she would. That would have been fun. But she's doing enough. She does enough. Does that kill Brennhild? No. Your DN is doing negative damage. Okay. So we should be able to get rid of you. Possibly. We'll see. Let's try to do SKADI here. Since we can't do nothing with Brennhild. Ooh. That was good damage. That was great damage. I was not expecting that. You did work. You did God's work, but you did work. Interesting. Okay. Let's play 2 more. Let's play 2 more. Because I do want to try different teams. And then, like, for different videos and stuff. And I want to do it in 1 recording session, not 1 video. So, this is going to be the last one. Maybe 2 more with this team. And then I'm going to switch up the team a little bit. Because she's useful on Ragnaroks and Giants. So, there's at least 2 more teams I can think of that I want to try. Demiurge setup. Okay. That's light work. That's light work. So, this is the shield thing I want to talk about. So, let's defense lower with this. We'll use the cleave. Because cleave is good against shields. And then we'll Brennhild AoE. Let's see if we can actually break the shield here. Because I think I still debuff them, which is fine. SKADI's debuff goes through shields. Oh my god, the cleave didn't break it. Wow, the cleave didn't break the shield. Brennhild's like the only one that can break the shield with no care in the world. That's super unfortunate. I was expecting the cleave to do way more than 40k. I'm gonna be so real. That hell was hitting SKADI numbers, bro. That's a yikes. That's a big yikes, dog. Jesus Christ. Hey, I tanked an Eliota single target, though. W SKADI. This is interestingly gonna hurt. Okay. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. He full healed. What the hell? Alright. So, he's still debuffed. So let's AoE with SKADI. That's AoE with Hell. And then AoE with Brennhild. This should wipe the team. Easily. Maybe even break Meliodas' like revive? I think he still has a revive. Yep, there's the revive. Beautiful. Hell doing 1.1 mil. God's work. And then Brennhild can finish it. Oh no, Brennhild can't because there's no weak point on him anymore. I should have did Brennhild first. God damn it. Well, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. We'll figure it out later in life, alright? Well, let's try to... We're not getting SKADI's windscreen, but we'll attempt. Maybe we will. 1 character on the field. Yeah, let's do it. And then if not, Brennhild can clean up. Let's see how much damage we're doing on 1 character. Oh my god. Almost got him. Almost got him. Almost took him out the game. SKADI can clean up here? And y'all ain't slick in that marble. I see the jiggle physics in that attack. Boy, y'all ain't slick. Y'all tried it, bro. Y'all tried it. Alright, that's gonna be the video for this one. Overall, I do think SKADI's a solid character. Maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. Only problem I have is that as a weak point DPS demon, on paper, she's not doing the DPSing. It's all Brunhild's work. She's just buffing you. Like, she's a glorified DPS slash support character. She doesn't do both, though. Or she doesn't do the DPS part well. So she's more support than DPS. But she has her moments, I guess, is the better way to put it. So, that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And honestly, I'll see you on the next video. Peace, and have a wonderful day.